All right, this is our longest ever road trip with the Polestar. Welcome, you get to see the whole thing, the whole charging network, Electrify America, we've had problems, we've had good times. We're gonna see what's gonna happen this time on this trip. All right, our trunk is already full. Look, it's like a produce section over here. And the cooler is totally full of lettuce and more produce. We're like gonna be like a rolling kitchen over here, trying to provide a healthy meal in addition to the vegan junk food we're gonna pick up here in a minute. We're even bringing our own dressings. Gotta stuff everything in here so the melons don't roll. That's been an issue with me with melons. They start rolling all over the place. Hopefully that'll solve it. So the first stop, let's see if we can, is Electrify America charger. We will see, hopefully we won't have to wait. We want to top all the way up because our next stop is like all the way up. We have 250 miles maximum. I think it's like 240 miles to where we have to go. Whoa. We are eating green fair muffins while we wait for the red light. Tight turn here and cars that are slowing down. Let's see how this thing reacts. Oh, and a red light. Whoa, it's not gonna stop. Whoa, I'm gonna have to intervene. Yeah, there's no way that thing was gonna stop. That was very, very bad right there. But that's typical of the system. If you think Tesla's not reliable, has issues, this thing's got major issues. Pilot assist. I was commenting to Denise that I wish there was a graphic on here like there is on Tesla that shows the other cars and the lines in the road so that I have an idea of what it is what the system is seeing. Because right now I have no idea. And that's why I get into a situation like you just saw, is because I don't realize what it's seeing. I wish I knew. That would be a nice upgrade to put that in the screen. Or here, they could do that. See how it does around these curves during the day. Definitely some curves here. Oh my gosh, wow. You see that intersection? That was really bad. Like it's still on, it didn't even shut off. Like I'm gonna hold the wheel, look, whoa, we're gonna have to go right into that. Oh my gosh. Don't use on curvy roads. Look at this. Whoa. It is so bad. It's only that one single camera. Well, we almost had a head-on collision with that car. Roll that thing back and look at it. See if we can make this turn. There's no cars here. But look, we're over the line. We're over the line. I think we're drunk. I think I could get a ticket. The police would call me over.
This only works on closed access highways.
Yeah, this doesn't do it. It says it turns, but it doesn't turn. It does not turn. I'm turning this thing off. I gotta make a left here anyway. Whoa. Well, we may have the first issue of the day here with the Polestar. It's telling us to go here to a charger. It's telling me there were actual chargers available. And it was on, but the app is not even showing us as a location. And I've run into this problem before. And when it happened in the past at a different location, none of the chargers were working. So let's see what happens here. We're gonna find out. Do you think these chargers are gonna work, Denise? Do you think?
Yes, very slowly.
But even though they're not showing on my app? It's not even showing as a location.
No, they're probably all broken. I don't know why we're here.
All right, we're at a Walmart. There's lots of Walmart. Lots of these at Walmarts. Electrify Americas. Very rarely will you see a Tesla at a Walmart, but I have seen them. And yeah, oh my gosh, look. Under construction. Bastards. Look at this. So this is what my thing told me I can go. Told me I can go here, but I can't go here, obviously. Nope. We're gonna drive right by and head on to the next one now, where we should have gone in the first place. It doesn't look very usable, does it? I guess they're upgrading. New cabinets, new units. And we got screwed over by the software in the car. Don't trust the software in the car. Lesson learned again. You see this? It even says there's an available charger here. It actually had 3 available earlier. Now we're going here. This is where we have to go. 14 minutes. Oh, come on.
I wouldn't trust that either.
Yeah, this one's on the app. I saw this one on the app. All right, back on the road.
Get the gears down.
All right, we are at the next Walmart down the road. That's where this next Electrify America charger is, over here on the left. All right, not crowded at all here, which is good. Nobody's using any of these.
They're probably all broken.
Oh, I hope not, yeah. These things are so unwieldy. I was talking to Denise just a minute ago. I need 2 hands. I can't just plug it in like I can with the Tesla ones. And they're supposed to make these like the new standard for everybody. And I know there's a movement to make Tesla the new standard. I would definitely recommend Tesla. The cables are much thinner, much lighter, much easier to use. The connection's easier. Everything about Tesla stuff's easier. It's even more reliable. I'm even trying to use this Apple Wallet, which they set me up with. When I talk to the customer service, it doesn't work. It's not working. So I just started it on my phone. All right, well that's good. It finishes at 11:47. Gives us just enough time to drive over to Rosa Bakes, pick up the cake at noon, and then we're on our way up to Pennsylvania. It's crazy to think that we are at 90% and it takes an hour to charge this thing, all of this 10%. 1 hour. We're gonna do some shopping while we're here. All right, so we did some shopping, now back to the car. I wanna show everybody where the camera is. There's only one single camera that faces forward, which is why we had problems with the Pilot Assist earlier. Tesla has 3, but I'll show you, it's right over here. It's right underneath of the logo and the really plain looking grille. There's a camera down there. See? Right here. One single camera. Can you even see it there? There. No, that's not it. That's it. There it is. The one single camera. It's just under the logo. Ooh. It's like either one or the other there. That's it. A bad camera. We're getting close to being done, but as you can see, it keeps extending the time. Now it's this afternoon. We're gonna leave here by like 11:45. All right, we're gonna be full now. This location is totally full with us trickle charging, basically. We're still here. By the way, a fun fact about this car is even though it's made by Volvo, or owned by Volvo, the parent company, they're manufactured in China. Did you know that? They're built in China. So it's not the European car you think it is. Well, I mean, I guess kind of is, but it's made in China. Okay, it says done at 11:45, so we got to go. There's a grace period, then they start giving you idle fees. You see, made in China, like I was saying. $2.48. Now we are getting the cake. One thing I'm a little concerned about, it says 240. It's supposed to be 250, and I've seen it go up to 250 before. I don't know if it's basing it on me having floored it recently or what. Maybe that'll change. You see, 240. So we're almost there at Rosa Bakes, just south of Dulles Airport. We're actually south and west. Okay, so it's just down here on the right. Grab and go food pickup like an R. That's probably it. Ring appropriate doorbell. They have reserved spots for us. All right, here's the cake, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to put it in the cooler yet because it'll get ruined if we do. but this is the way it looks now. We're just gonna have to keep it underneath the air conditioning vents in the car, I think is what we're gonna have to do. Yeah, because this will basically take up our entire cooler. We'll have room for nothing else, I'd say. So that's what we're gonna do.
It's already frozen.
Yeah. So there it is. I'm gonna stay on the floor. Hopefully it'll be okay during the trip. We will find out as we go. All right, we are heading on Route 15 North now towards the Maryland border, going to cross the Potomac River. Crossing into
Welcome to Maryland.
Yep, welcome to Maryland. We're crossing into Maryland. Actually, Maryland owns the rights to this river. That's why it said it was Maryland as soon as we got to the river. I'm slowing down. Whoa, the steering is scary here. We are about to cross into Pennsylvania. We're almost there. Whoa. Look out. Whoa. All right, we are just about to cross into Pennsylvania. Stay on the road. This is it, Pennsylvania, I think. Somewhere. This is it. Here's the sign. This is Mercersburg, Pennsylvania, driving through.
With people who drink in moderation.
We're listening to a book too.
That may be because strict teetotated with not too much, not too little, but just right use. The leading advocate of this position, well-being, was highest for kids with low levels of social media, perfecting a short video for TikTok. Homework done. On TikTok,
There's a state park.
the monitoring software will show you every app she is using.
Beach and a lake.
Of course, you can also block certain categories. Those photos will come up as one of the top hits. The party might call them out on social media. These celebrities. We discussed how girls are being pushed to present confused sexual identity and the claustrophobic world of social media. Thin people look good in any kind of clothes. Her resting heartbeat is less than 60 beats per minute,
here in
although she's not an athlete. Her menstrual periods stop. Who are obsessed with their weight and have unhealthy eating habits.
We are entering Huntington, Pennsylvania, and we're going to go to the Standing Stone Coffee Company. Just a real quick stop. All right, so we're going to be kind of drive right through the downtown, I think. We just passed the Standing Stone Creek. I guess that's where they got the name of the coffee shop from. A train on those tracks. I see way down there. So this coffee shop is off the downtown, obviously, and we're more like a residential neighborhood. It's up here on the right. Alright, so this is it up here on the end of this block on the right, apparently. Alright, so this is the building. I think they're open. Well, we just saw the sign they closed early today at 2 p.m. We didn't know that, so no coffee for us. Alright, so we're off to Electrify America Charger and State College. We can't even make the spot I was going to make it to, and I think it's because when they redid the mileage and gave me 10 extra miles, they just kind of made up for the extra buffer that they gave us in the past. So I don't think we actually gained anything. I think they just redid the calculations. That's my opinion after driving it before and after that software update. Juniata College is here. Juniata. Alright, since we can't make it to Du Bois, we're going to State College. We're right at the top of this hill. I think there's supposed to be a view over there. You can see it. See everything off there. Down to State College. We might hit a coffee shop over here. We'll see. We're in State College. We're just heading right to the downtown. There should be a place open where you can grab something. We've been here before.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto West Beaver Avenue.
Alright, I found a parking spot which is hard to do, and they're metered here Monday through Saturday. It's only Sunday you don't have to pay. So we're getting a little walking here. We've been here before. There's actually a video on our channel here about this entire downtown. If you want to see it, walking through State College. All right, they closed, I guess, at 4. I didn't realize. It didn't say that on where I checked on the internet. But we're gonna go somewhere else now. Try to get something somewhere else. So we're gonna check out here this thing called the Graduate. See it over there? That's where we're gonna go. That's a hotel. There's a coffee shop in there. All right, so we're going right inside of here. All right, there's a thing about coffee. See, that's what we're looking for. There's a whole brick wall painted about coffee. Now that we're in here. Interesting room. Well, it was kind of a mess in there. I would say, I wonder if this is going to be any good. I don't know. We'll find out, but I was expecting a lot more. But I guess it's just with this town. I feel like maybe last time I didn't notice, but I'm just not really that impressed with this town in general.
And by mess, what he means is it was really the hotel bar, and there were 2 women in there, one who was a trainee and one who was more experienced, but wasn't making coffee that day. So they took forever and
I'm afraid to taste this.
If they had mocha lattes or not. And then they had to like show the other girl how the espresso machine works and everything.
It took forever. Okay,
yeah.
you're gonna taste this now?
Probably 15 minutes for a cup of coffee.
It is 4 o'clock. It's like everything's totally shut down. They've moved over to bar mode over here.
I think I forgot the vanilla.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Mine is super hot and not that good. No. Nope. All right, we made it to this charger. We're just gonna charge up enough here to get to Erie. We'll see how long that is. I'll have to run some calculations, I think. Maybe the car will do it, I don't know. We're out of Sheets. That's where usually the superchargers are. But now they have Electrify America here. This looks like a newer unit, so let me try to do this one-handed. Oh, I don't want to dent the car. It is so cumbersome to do this. Tesla is so much better, but this is a newer one. Now let's see if I can do the Apple Pay with my phone. All right, again, I could not get it to work, but I used the app. So many things just don't work right. It's not a smooth experience by any means. What's going on, thankfully. we should be able to go at the maximum speed here, I'm thinking, which is like 150 kilowatts, I think is the maximum. Although the one I'm on is a 350 kilowatt unit. It looks like one of the newer ones on Electrify America. You see we're already over 100. We'll see if we can break 150. It's jumping up pretty fast. Looks like it's slowing down now. Yeah, it's gonna settle in here. That's about all we're gonna get. All right, my calculations, 180 miles. The car is telling me to go the long way on the interstates, and that would take even longer. So we're just gonna charge it to 180 here, take the shortcut that's on some interstates, but not all, and figure that out. But I was also thinking in my mind too, I saw some stuff online, there's not many people here. Actually, that's why I came by here, Denise, in case you're wondering why we didn't go by Pittsburgh. I was concerned of going by Pittsburgh and using the chargers there that we would have to wait or they'd be broken, because this network is so unreliable. I figured if we go out in the boonies that there wouldn't be anybody here, and of course there isn't anybody here, it's just us. And so I think that helped us on this trip, even though it may seem counterintuitive. The other thing people have been talking about online is that Tesla is opening up their network, and people are afraid and concerned because there's so many Teslas on the road. And even now this weekend, I'm seeing stuff online. People are posting saying these chargers are so crowded. What's going to happen when Tesla opens up their network to everybody? And, you know, as I've mentioned, who knows? The government may go back and say Tesla's the new standard. I don't know. But Tesla at this point is going to have to build all new chargers to open them up. So anybody who's got a non-Tesla that wants to use a Tesla network is going to have to only be able to use the newest of the supercharger stations that they open up. They're not going to be backwards compatible unless they have some adapter that may or may not be reliable. So as a Tesla owner, you're still in the clear. You're still better off, way better off. And like I said, that's why we skipped Pittsburgh. That's why we came out this way. It's just because of this network that we have to use, really. It's the only other competitor that's anywhere close for long distance driving right now with EVs. Well, I'm impressed with the charging speed. We've been here just, I don't know, like 10 minutes or so, and we're already up to 100 miles, still staying at 135 this entire time, and we just need 180 miles. So we shouldn't be here that too much longer unless it really ramps down hard. We'll see. Something else I'm noticing about the range here, see it's 150, it just was 140. It keeps jumping up in 10-mile increments. It's pretty imprecise. It's not like Tesla. Tesla is very precise, and like I said, I think that 10-mile software update range gain was just a redoing of the math. I don't think that they have as accurate of range prediction on these cars. And of course, you know, I have an older Tesla, so I'm suffering on the low end, so I already know I gotta have more in my car than I can take to get there, have at least 20 miles extra. But on this car I don't need that, but still I'm concerned because it just jumps up in 10-mile increments. It's probably going to do it again here soon. It's starting to slow down. We're below 100 kilowatts now, but we need to get 180 in there. But like I said, well, I'm going to hold the camera on here until you can see it jump up, because in the Tesla it just goes up one at a time. It goes like 151, 152, 153 as we're going, and still waiting. You'll see it. All of a sudden that 5 will change to a 6 at some point. But it leaves me a little bit concerned that it may be off plus or minus 10 miles or something like that if it's going in 10-mile increments. But with the Tesla, it's only ever off. It's never off. It just goes by 1-mile increments. Let's see it. And by the way, we're still the only people here. But we are out in the middle of nowhere. And as we know, this town is just not that great. I can see why not many people. Oh, see that? It went up to 160, so it's going in 10-mile increments. They need to do a software update. They can easily do a software update where it just goes by 1-mile increments. That would make the average driver, I think, feel a lot more comfortable. Getting very close to being done. Still at 92 kilowatts. At 70% battery. This is a really good charge curve. You're getting a lot of speed here when everything's working right anyway. See, 170 is still saying negative 16 to our destination. Okay, all of a sudden the speed just went way down. We're down to 66 kilowatts. So yeah, as soon as this thing says we're done, we are going to disconnect. All right, I'm at 180, but it's still telling me negative, let's see, negative 13. Maybe we'll just hang on a little bit longer. It's still telling me to wait here, but I'm still at a 64 kilowatt charge rate. I'm gonna do it because we're on this interstate here for quite a while. I'd say almost half the drive. And it's a 70 mile per hour speed limit. So we're gonna be pretty high up in the speeds. That's probably, I'm guessing it's taking all that into consideration. It's at 0, as you can see, but we're at 210 miles of charge. All right, we're at 2%, 87% battery. This is $10.35, that's it? It only costs $10.35? How is that possible? Let me see if that's not updated right. Yeah, that's cheap. Why was it so cheap? 24 cents. Oh, this is per minute. Interesting. All right, this one was per minute, Denise. It was only $10.49 for like over 85% battery charge. That's so cheap. Everything else would have been at least.
Turn right onto Valley Vista Drive, then use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the ramp to I-99 South.
At a low charging speed, you do not want to do that. And I guess I got to start monitoring that because it's different depending upon where you are here on the Electrify American network. Now I'm slowing down my speed because look, it's telling me I'm in the negative 2%, negative 3%. It's changed on me, but it could be because of the 10-mile buffer. I don't know, but I'm driving slow, as you can see. We'll see how this works out. I have no options on the route I'm doing to charge again. Okay, turns out it was about half. I checked my charging history. Because we were based on time and not on energy per kilowatt hour delivered, just time connected, it was about half the cost of what typical charges are for me. So that really worked out to our advantage. It really did. But don't ever get there on a slow, like I was saying, don't ever sit there and trickle charge near the top of your battery. That would be very bad for you. Now it's telling me negative 4%. I really hope this is not right.
That girl.
All right, I think we're gonna have to stop. We just keep hanging out there at negative, and I'm not gonna drive here slow forever. There is one more charger before we get off the interstate or these type of limited access roads, so we're just gonna stop there for just a few minutes. All right, I am not sure what to do here. I am going to just wait it out. We're down to negative 4%. I see 131 and 170, so we got a 40-mile buffer, but we're going kind of fast on the highway, so that might erode fast. We can possibly stop at another charger, but it's gonna take more time. I'm just gonna watch it. But this is definitely something with Polestar that they're not real accurate on this mileage, so I really don't know. And everything is in tens again. It's at 170. I don't know if that means 164 or 174. I have no idea.
Nurse announced that a bed had opened up, and that's.
I just want to mention I really like this button because now that we realize it works all the time, when you've got something piped through the Bluetooth on audio, it just controls your phone on and off, pause and unpause, which is really nice.
Sarah was going to be moved right away.
Even though I'm going fast on the interstate, we're down to 3% now, so we might not have to stop after all. We'll see. All right, we're just a few miles away from the charger. I'm gonna make the call. It still says we're in the negative by 3%, so I am going to stop and just do a quick pit stop for us. We can use the bathroom and then get right back on the road. All right, we're at another Walmart.
Turn left. Your destination is on the left.
I hope these things are working. It says it is on the app, so. Oh, and they're kind of angled.
You're going the wrong way down One-Way Street, that's why.
Interesting. All right, this is really weird. I'm taking up all the space. I wonder if that thing's gonna reach to here. I don't even know. I should have pulled in straight. Instead I backed in. I don't even know if this is gonna reach. Actually, it probably will. I gotta put the phone down. All right, it reaches. Long cables, that's good. I wish they had extensions for Tesla supercharger cables, and I have seen that online, but it's like $500 and nobody has it in stock. Actually, more like $550. So we're just gonna brush our teeth and we're gonna get back on the road. This is also per minute, 24 cents a minute. Cool. Yeah, I was just commenting, it's so quiet here. This is like a newer one, newer chargers, it's quiet, nobody's using the chargers. But like I said, if you have Electrify America network, you want to go use the rural chargers because of this. The ones in urban areas are the ones that you are going to get stuck waiting in line and they're all broken, stuff like that. There's also a lot less electric cars out here in the country. At least it is at this point in time, 2022. So another reason to use these rural Electrify America stations. All right, literally in 1 minute, it changed from negative 17 to positive 17. So we're out of here now. I was concerned something really weird was happening. We're done. This thing won't release. Please unplug, it says, but I can't unplug it. Oh man. A 255 for almost 11 kilowatts. Yeah, these things are really hard to use. That's why it wouldn't unplug. We needed to get a Tesla standard on this thing. We're driving straight into the sun here with this pilot assist, and it's going all over the place with the road. It's having a very hard time. As you can see, it's just shining straight off the road. And I can't tell what it can see, but I am having to adjust the wheel even when we're going straight because it really has a hard time keeping straight with that direct sun on the one single camera that is at the bumper area of the front that we showed earlier in this video. Right now it's not doing it so bad, but when it was straight on, it was having a lot of problems. I'm noticing in this direct sunlight that this thing is shutting off. It's shutting off without even telling me. It's on now, and it doesn't even give you a signal when it shuts off the steering. The steering part is what's shutting off when it gets in the super bright light. We're gonna hit super bright light right around this corner. All right, everything's shutting off. The steering's on now, but a lot of times it's going off. And the
In
Tesla
800
system
feet,
is
turn
much
right
better
onto
when I
Pennsylvania
indicate that,
36 North,
and I've been
Allegheny
having a lot of
Boulevard.
problems with the
Turn right onto
the
Pennsylvania
autopilot, the
36
yellow
North,
steering wheel is
Allegheny
going
Boulevard.
off when I am not even aware that it's gone off. It's very concerning. My windshield is really dirty now. Look at this, a mess. Denise has been to the sawmill. Do they have a working sawmill in there?
There's a saw blade right there. It used to be mounted to a tree that was here in the corner, but that tree is gone.
Tionesta Lake. Is this Tionesta?
Yes.
Alright, this is at Tionesta town, very small area.
South.
This is the Clarion River.
What town is this?
Titusville.
Titusville?
Yes. We're on Mary and Dorothy's house, where she used to live. I've been here a million times.
There's some big old houses. There's a lot of people out riding bikes, walking around, not playing video games. That's like the downtown, it looks like. Right there. Nothing's in the downtown, though.
YWCA.
What's that?
It's a school.
Trying to clean off the windshield. That was Main Street Elementary School. We're on Main Street right now. Oh, it's sunny. There's There's a lot of big trees. My windshield needs a hand cleaning. Look at these houses. Look at this place over here on the corner. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that looks like a mansion. Should I look it up on Zillow?
Yeah. Look at this thing. Whoa. We're on the way to the supercharger in Erie now. That's the next stop. Although we're actually going to stop and get dinner. Denise ordered some dinner for us. We'll be there in about 15 minutes. All right, we're in Union City. That's where the restaurant is. Maggie's China Kitchen, I think is where we're going. Maggie's China Inn is actually what it's called. They have free parenting classes there at the Family Support Center. Well, it turns out Maggie's is in Waterford, so that's where we gotta go. Whoa, it's gonna turn on. No, not Union City. We can still see the sunset. Look, it hasn't set over here. It's set in those other areas, but not here. It's still up. At least for the last few moments. Here, I think for the last second here, a little glimpse before it goes over the horizon there. Whoa, not staying in the lane. Look at that. Whoa, stay in the lane. Stay in the lane. Oh my gosh, it's bad. Still another little glimpse of the sun way out there. All right, now we're in Waterford. We're in downtown Waterford, and we're just about, they have actual downtown here.
Yes, there's a traffic light. It's somewhere up here on the right.
So, yeah, we're good. It's right before the traffic light, I think. And I have to back in? I guess I have to back in here, huh? That's how it works. It is carry out only. All right, well, the sun's gone and we're heading to the charger, and that's where we're gonna eat. And I see like steam in here. Is that from the food?
No, it's from the weather.
No chargers at the country fair, so we have to go up to Erie. All right, we are just about a mile from the charger now, and dinner. Gonna pass under the interstate. It's next to the Walmart. I checked the app, and 1 and 4 are either in use or not working. 2 and 3 should be working right now. Alright, so there they are. We go to 2 and 3. These are kind of like drive-through, I guess. Alright, so 2 and 3. This is number 3. And it's cold out here. Oh my gosh. 16 cents a minute. I gotta turn this one on. All right, should go on. We're gonna eat dinner while it's charging. With the green and the sunset. That's Lake Erie way down there. This is another mile or so, I think, is Lake Erie. $0.24 a minute. What a 16.
Noodles with
148 kilowatts already. 149, 150. This is by the minute, so I've never seen a charge rate this fast. So that would cost even less money because the charge rate's so high. All right, so here's our Chinese food. We had some trouble. They didn't make it till we showed up. We had the special instructions, but they seem to follow all the directions. Is it cooked or is it raw?
It's cooked. You can tell they're steamed.
Okay, yeah, she said it was steamed. I do it that way.
They steamed your tofu.
All right, so the oil sauce or whatever it is, I put it in. It is very spicy and good.
Soy sauce on it, but it still tastes like absolutely.
Oh, you got
nothing.
soy sauce? Salty soy sauce?
Yes, you saw me putting soy sauce in the bag. It must be low sodium soy sauce because I still don't taste anything.
Denise just put some soup into hers. We'll find out, see how it is. Probably, I bet you it's super salty now. And she got soy sauce. She got everything salty in there. See how it is. I got my rice in mine.
There's no oil.
Different? We're charging along at a great pace, and then all of a sudden hit about 50%, 52, and look, I've never had this before. Error, but of course, always something different here. These Electrify America chargers. I'm gonna try taking it out, putting it back in. Try to start this thing back up again. So far it's $3. Well, it looks like I need to finish it up. That's what it looks like I need to do. And then try it again. Yeah, we're already done. I'll start a new session. Let me try this cable here instead. See what happens. Looks like it's gonna go back on. Try it again. Okay, we are back to charging now. Again, that's good. Okay, we're just about done here. All right, we just dropped to 40 kilowatts. It's like $5 for this. We're done. Come on. Very cumbersome, this whole thing. And this extra step of doing all of this takes forever. Vehicle not parked. That was weird. I don't know what that means. All right, so next morning we are over here at our relative's house. We are up to 220. It was 74%, now it's 89%, about 2 or 3 miles an hour. That's what we've been getting off of this. This is what came with the car. It was in the frunk. So this is what you store the cable, but there's no room for anything else up here, nothing. All right, now it's on red because I have the hood open. I don't know why. Is it charging or not?
It's green, so it's
yeah, but see, it's got that red.
charging.
Is it starting to charge again? It was on red for a second there. I don't know if it's because I opened the hood.
I only have 220 miles.
I should have 250 now. Not quite.
Flashing red. One of them things from supposed to be mixed in with material that holds it in the ground. And I'm thinking inoculation.
I'm a little concerned. It says do not drive. Let me. All right, well, it turned out I didn't have the second side of the hood pushed down. I pushed down there, but not there. And that's why I gave me the red, but it's good now. Sometimes it makes noises when we put it in drive. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand the difference, why it will or won't. Like, oh, hey, got back. We got back. I could let it go because there's nobody else on this road. Normally I would not let that go. Okay, twice in the last 24 hours when I've been backing up, it has felt like I've hit something. Like it has a reverse. Like it has a, see that? It thinks I hit something. And it actually hit the brakes. I didn't hit anything. It felt like I hit something. This happened one time at one of the chargers too. So it's like a reverse collision avoidance where it applies the brake, but it's not accurate. Okay? See, it's freaking out. You can see I was coming down and we were just going downhill a little bit, and it felt like something was there and smashed on the brakes in reverse. And I've had this with the other Polestar too. It's just something with the Polestar reverse collision avoidance system. That's what it is. You can see how it's higher. We went down. This is just secondary road to secondary road. Nobody can walk here apparently. That's where we're going, up the hill. All right, we're here. We're gonna plug into this house as well while we're waiting. A little sketchy, but it works.
Figuring it out?
Yeah, I think it'll reach just barely. There we go. Yeah, it works. And what I didn't do before was push here and also push here. Two pushes. We got 12 amps. I gotta turn my power inverter off so it doesn't waste electricity.
These are all good for you.
Yeah, good. LC is the parent company that owns 4 to 6 runners. And the other ones. Is there like a server maybe, or will a knife just work?
We have to sing.
Go ahead.
No?
Yeah, go ahead.
To you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom.
Happy birthday to you. All right, make a wish.
And pretend there's candles.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 letters. Okay.
What's the
Vanilla.
Denise ordered it. She knows what it is.
I don't like chocolate.
full of blueberries?
And I was like, what am I going to do?
Good cake. I'm glad you cooked.
Mike used to make me rice and beans to pack in my lunch.
We laugh about it all the time.
I was doing a system validation one
You
time.
could do that with the girls. I thought the girls were coming up to paint.
There's a groundhog.
Always run out.
Hey, groundhog. You hear
I
me?
hear you. He's eating. WTF. Nobody knocks while I'm eating.
This company had these. We went to a gun raffle.
Run for cover.
And they had these embroidered.
Bye.
Hide under the backhoe.
Take something like that, then it won't pull it back. Once you get to work. what my
Mitchell's a great example. Last night was perfect.
She got 2 babies in there.
Yeah,
she
she
did.
Yeah. They have the exact same menus there as they did in 1986 when I worked there. Yeah, those are cute. That looks nice.
Bent Run waterfall access. So that's the dam right there. We're just like down the road a little bit. And this is where the waterfall is in here. And apparently the trail's wrong. If you look at all trails, the waterfall happens immediately when we go in, and then only for about a half mile up the trail. So you can come back, it's a mile, not the 2.9 miles it says. So this is it right here. Here's the falls. This is, it's supposed to be most impressive here in the beginning, and it gets less impressive as we go up.
Well, we could go now. But yeah, it had something to do with the glaciers too. I think I would get more water if it was not pointed on.
Oh, there. Keep in mind that it's a lot cooler here than it is just down at the road. It's probably like 85 at the road, but it's like 70 in here because of the shade and all the water. Yeah, the trail gets a lot more steep up there. We have gone about 0.15 miles, and we're gonna turn around. The trail just keeps following this waterfalls and goes up higher and higher, and it becomes harder and harder to find as you go up. This tree has like some concrete in it. I don't know what the deal with that is. Let's see a few mushrooms. I thought maybe I'd see more moss than mushrooms around here. Got some really big trees like this one. Sherry says it's a cherry tree. And there's a triple cherry tree down here. It's this one right here. Here's the other one. There's like 4 trunks there. So this is the part in the beginning that was full of kids, and we're gonna check out this beginning area waterfall right off the parking lot. So it keeps going down there. I don't think we're gonna look down there. That's a better view or what? I can't tell from here. I see more water cascading over there. All kinds of bugs, you can see them. So that's the main trail. We came right up there. The parking lot is right down that way. That's up further up the stream. This is all the way down. There's like a little cave here. Yeah, that's just so the water flows to the lake in front of the dam. There's not much of a view down here. It's kind of maybe better up the next level. I am up a level again. You can see there's a lot more water just up here. Smile.
You're really small, so you can't tell.
right, that's it.
I'm on my way to Houston.
I'm gonna get through this year and then put summers on. Look at them. That's a.
Yeah, it's 100% electric.
That's so quiet.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming. We'll see you later.
So we picked up about 10 miles of range here, which is good. We might be able to make it all the way down to southern Pennsylvania before charging. All right, we're off and driving back now. I think this trip's probably gonna be about 1,000 miles altogether, and I got something to help me stay awake. This is Denise's old street. Is this it right here?
Yes.
Right there? How was it?
It's my house. Fire whistle on top.
It's the old roller rink.
When there was an emergency, Bob would ring that fire whistle and the police would come.
Green and Ruby.
Yes.
It says to stop. It says I cannot just drive through. I have to stop. I think there's 3 stop signs here. Okay, we stopped for Aunt Ruby. All right, most people would never turn on this road, but we are. 666. Steering will not turn on here. Whoa. It seems like the pilot assist won't work unless there's a line on each side of the road. I think that's what I'm finding now. It tries, but it just can't do it. It's just not smart enough unless there's another line. It won't do it without the second line. So we just saw Rails to Trail we just drove by, and there's ATV trails that I've been seeing that are really wide through the forest. Maybe if I get an electric ATV, I can drive over there. I wouldn't be able to handle the fumes of the exhaust of the regular ones. There's an adult store and it says pornography pollutes as a billboard right next to it. All right, so we're not gonna make it to that charger. I thought, whoa, look at this. It can't even hang on. We're gonna be off into the weeds. We can't make it to as far as I thought we could. Turns out we're gonna go back to that Du Bois, whatever that is, charger at the Walmart. That's what we're gonna charge next. We'll still have like 30% left. So it's, again, we're getting hit by this thing where it's really being very, very accurate now, and it's not giving me any leeway on the actual range. All right, let's see if we can make this corner without crashing into the guardrail. This is not that bad of a corner, but it starts to get tighter and tighter. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it has to be just a certain amount of cornering, and it doesn't want to hold on. But this is, I guess, okay. I like that last corner you saw. right way down the road this time. And there's nobody here. Yeah. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter. I can just pull in here. Look how wide the spot is. And this cable should hopefully reach. I hope. It should. These are long cables. Let's see. Oh man, that's not gonna reach. It's not gonna reach. I was right back in. All right, it's weird. All the other ones at the back end because there's not enough clearance. This, Denise, don't bang your door, but this is the only one you can pull in to and still reach the hose. So narrow, so inconsistent with the way they do the stuff. Look how unwieldy this thing is. Okay, here we go. All right, so this should be by the minute. All right, so we are taking this opportunity for Denise to empty the trash can also.
I can't get it, but I'll take some.
All right, gotta go to the bathroom while we're here. All right, I think we're gonna charge at another Pennsylvania charger because they have the timed rates around here. And what that does is it gives us a much better deal on the electricity than going into Maryland and charging. We will charge closer back to the house, I think, but just to save like half the cost on the charging, we're gonna go to like another 100 miles down the road and charge again. All right, we're down to 60. We're gonna unplug now. There's a big delay time pushing that button when you can unplug.
And unrealistic standards.
That truck's going on a hill. All right, we're getting some rain now. We'll see at our next supercharger stop maybe if I get electrocuted by plugging in the rain. Or maybe not. Whoa! Here we go again. So you cannot handle this curve. We're gonna go right off the side of the road. Whoa, okay, that was all right. I don't know how we're gonna do here. I guess we'll be okay. Let's see if we can hold on here. Are we holding on? We gonna make it? Looks like it. That's about as much turn as it can handle at speed on an interstate. I've noticed it on here, like it'll tell me not to pass. Oh, it's not, actually, well. It said do not pass and then pass with care. Now we're in do not pass zone, but I've never seen that before. I don't know if that's new, but it's alerting me of that on the screen. Okay, see it says do not pass. See that? Right next to the speed. And then at some point it'll tell me it's okay, like right up here. No, it's gonna be like that for a while. All right, passing zone, it's not showing it now. That's because I have the pilot assist on. Maybe if I turn that off. No, it's still not showing me, but it should be showing me. Whoa, sorry about that. It should be showing it to me, but it's very inconsistent. It's working, but inconsistently working. Yeah, still, you figure it would be showing it now. Maybe that's why I never heard of this as a feature. Maybe it's like a new feature they're trying to release. Alright, there it is. It says do not pass. Alright, in this rain, I'm not getting pilot assist to work at all. It won't turn on. It's got that one camera and it's down below. It's low in front of the bumper instead of high up here like it is in Teslas. Whoa! Actually, it steered me only because I was leaving the road. It's not doing, see that other icon is not lit up. It will not light up right now at all. Oh, there we go. I got it to work. Wow. Let's see how long this works. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm not going to try to pass anybody right now to see if it's actually working, but we could tell right there it's definitely a hard time turning itself on in rain conditions. And I have no idea what it can see because I can't see the road and the lines like I can on Tesla in the car. We're going a little faster now. I'm gonna get my hand on the wheel. I'm very concerned about this. Look at this spray from the tractor trailer up here. I don't know what it's gonna do. Well, we are already drifting toward the tractor trailer. I don't know what it can see or can't see. Here goes the spray. Like we're in a car wash. Well, my hand was resting on this, so I don't know if it would have been able to handle that on its own. I think it probably would have been okay. But right now it's not raining that hard. And here comes a turn. So when the rains seems to be doing okay. It was really that initial didn't want to turn on. Maybe the camera lens was dirty. I don't know. Did he sending texts and email? Whoa. What is going on? Whoa.
It's an iPhone case.
Still recording here. See how we're going to do in the rain. I'm going to let off the wheel here. And it's not night either. It's also daytime still, really, because sunset's not for another half hour, even though it's really overcast and raining. Starting to get a little heavier rain. And I've lowered the speed. I'm only 5 over the limit instead of 10 like I was. Whoa. Seems to be doing okay here. Uh-oh, we got that recorded. Let's see, here comes the truck with all the road spray. We're getting too close to the truck, I think. I'm kind of tugging the wheel to the left. In Tesla, it actually moves over. When you're next to a big truck, it actually pushes the whole car over to the side of the lane on the other side. There's nothing like that going on with this system. Having a lot of problems. Whoa, it's all over the road here. I'm up to 80 miles an hour in the 70.
You shouldn't speed in the rain. It's
Yeah.
driving too fast for conditions.
You think so?
Yeah, your insurance won't cover it.
They won't?
You're driving.
They just don't pay at all?
Conditions. So it's your fault.
I think they still are required to pay. They won't like it.
For driving too fast for conditions.
Oh, I'm sure about that. Absolutely.
If you cause property damage to some other vehicle or someone else's property, you get a ticket on top.
Yeah,
of it.
I believe you.
For an accident.
I believe you on that. So it's pretty unstable, I'd say here. I'm gonna drop it down 5 miles an hour. See if it makes a difference. But the curves especially, it's getting darker. It's just less sure of where things are. Here comes a curve right here.
We can barely see. How is it supposed to see?
I don't know. Can you barely see? There's a lot of shine. Whoa, whoa, we're off to the side. We're going 75 in a 70. So I did knock it down. That's what I was doing before. 5 miles over instead of 10 miles over. Oh, look at, see how it's weaving? Look at that. It's just weaving.
We just said we can barely see it.
Yeah, look, it's weaving again. It's like there's corners, so it doesn't really depend on the speed. Because it was doing the same thing 5 miles faster. It's just weaving because of just the way it is right now. Doesn't really like it. Definitely has a hard time. It's not very accurate. And a lot will upset it. It only has the one camera instead of the 3 cameras on Tesla, and it's low instead of high. So anytime you get some obstructions or you're going over a ridge or something, it just can't see it. The camera's mounted too low. It's got some traffic lights here in the mix. See how it reacts to this. Whoa, yeah, it's kind of jerking the wheel around. Unstable for sure. So I'd say overall what I've learned on this trip is that this pilot assist is really for more straight interstates, dry roads during the day, I'd say. It's good. It's very good at that. Although it's still, you saw in these earlier clips, and if you didn't go back and look at them or search the channel, curves like this, it's a little sharper than this. In the daylight, dry conditions, it couldn't make the curve. It was just going off the road. So I don't know. It's hard. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this system. I don't know what they're going to do. I think that this system with the one camera is pretty much not going to be able to evolve much from this. Maybe in future Polestar systems, like on the Polestar 3, they'll have something completely different, which I think they will, and maybe that will be upgradable and be a lot more advanced. All right, on this road, it said a sign was there. It says fresh oil and chips. It was an orange triangle sign. I guess that's what they did. They tarred and feathered this road with gravel. That's what they call it. It sounds like it sounds delicious. Oil and chips.
No feathers.
Like here's the sign again, I think.
Turn right onto Country Ridge Road T507.
Fresh oil and chips. I would like some fresh oil and chips, please. Fresh oil and chips. Sounds good to me. I don't know why we have to go this way to get to the charger.
Continue on Country Ridge Road for 1.5 miles.
The car map system tells me the same thing, so that's what we're doing. I'll tell you, this has been a giant pain trying to get to this charger compared to what we've usually experienced with Tesla. This is just way off the road, but it's the last one in Pennsylvania. But probably second to last from tonight. We'll probably have to charge again. Welcome to No Pedestrians Allowed, Pennsylvania.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
There they are, the green neon lights. I hope they got one for us. Damn, it looks busy. Those are those people that were there at the other charger. How'd they get here before us? Did they pass us? And that Audi, I think it's the same people. Damn.
Head north on US 220 Business North. Your destination is on the right.
Oh, was it? Okay. Alright, this backup camera is like useless in the wet here. In the rain. Alright, well, since we are back to civilization, you know, it's a lot more people using the chargers, probably not enough chargers. That's why we took the country route. And, you know, I stopped here because the cost is a lot lower, but everything's full here. There's going to be a wait now if anybody else shows up. Well, doing the math, it's only 137 miles to get back. We already have 80 miles of range, so I don't think we're going to charge again tonight. We'll just fill up here as much as we can, get a deal on electricity, and drive all the way back, and I will charge the car at a later time, because as you guys know or don't know, we do not have a home charger. We have to use all these Electrify America charging places in order to get any electricity at all. Dinner.
In a bag.
All right, we are pretty much done now. We have enough to make it back. 137 miles to get back. Wait. I wait so long. There you go. You hear that noise. Not used to that with Tesla. I don't have to wait. Like, this thing is so bulky, unwieldy. Alright, let's see how this pilot assist works here at night now. It's a relatively straight road. I can feel the wheel. I don't know if you can see it moving, but I can feel it kind of jiggling. I'm going under the speed limit right now. Now I'm going 70. On this last leg back, we're finally back in Maryland. The trip's gonna be like 850 miles altogether. And I've just now put the pilot assist back on. It's been too dangerous to use it. I've been driving by hand basically all the way down. And we're probably not gonna get back till almost midnight, like 15 minutes before midnight is when we're gonna get back. Right now it's 10:18. All right, I'm having trouble again. I cannot get pilot assist to go on with the auto steer. The steering, I guess it's just too much rain for it. You get to a certain point and it just will not turn on. It's not even that bad. I mean, it's not great. I'm behind a truck, but still, I can see. I mean, it's total night. Maybe it's just worse at night again than it is even in low light conditions or when the sun's out. I've noticed that. So it may just be because it's at night, it's going to have a lower threshold. It won't go on now. Not with the steering. Those are cruise control, but no steering. Nope. All right, rain has slowed down. The system's back on. It's working. It's just the amount of rain, because it's night. We're taking turns. Still not doing that great a job around turns, but it's working. So it's just more sensitive in low light conditions, more sensitive in rain. It just doesn't want to turn on. It's something I really almost never have experienced with autopilot unless it's torrential rain, and no difference between day and night on autopilot. All right, we're in Virginia and almost back. All right, we're here. So what do you think, Denise?
That was a long trip.
It's the longest trip we ever took in the Polestar. We took one like 500 miles in the other Polestar, and this one was like 850 miles, and in the course of like 24 hours, it seemed like, or 36 hours or something like that.
Tesla seats are more cushioned. My butt aches.
Really?
Yes. Let's go.
Anything else
No.
to add? Charging experience?
It wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad?
It charges pretty fast.
That's it?
That's it.
Where's the, whoops. All right, that's all we got.
Falling out with all your rapid acceleration.
Make sure you put heat and air conditioning on. We couldn't get any heat, couldn't figure out why. You have to turn it on. I think you can do them together. We found that out this trip because it was getting cold, right? We fixed it.